All right, Harry. Everybody has ups and downs in life, right? What is some lesson that we could take up both on the up part and the down part?
Yeah, well, I know in my own career, as I think back in my working career, I made all my foolish moves when things were going really well. I acted in haste, could repent in leisure, because that's when you're a party. And so it really, in a way, what happens is you tend to party at the top when things are going well. You tend to pout at the bottom. So when you're at the top, you waste your opportunities by being silly and extravagant and make other wrong moves. At
See,
the
a lot of
bottom,
us we think that only the bottom is when all the bad stuff happens, but it's during the top too that we can get hit as well.
yeah. So at the bottom, we tend to pout and we add to our misery. But, a lot of different ways of doing that. But you make other foolish moves. And Satan is nudging us along on both of those in a natural sense. Then we have the story in Matthew 16:15. I'm going to read it to you. And it says, when Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, who do people say the Son of Man is? They replied, some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, still others Jeremiah, one of the prophets. But what about you? He asked. Who do you say I am? Simon Peter answered, you are the Messiah, the Son of the living God. Jesus replied, blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell
Mm.
you that, yeah,
That would definitely be his high moment, hearing that from Jesus, like that he received this word from God himself, right? That's definitely the top of the mountain, as we
yeah.
say.
And then it says, I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it. I will give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Wherever you bind on earth, bound in heaven, and wherever you loose on earth, be loosed in heaven.
Wow,
Wow.
that definitely even gets bigger and juicier, right? Like here's the that you must be feeling pretty good at this point.
Yeah. So then we go from there. The next, well, actually skip a verse, but then 21. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, says, never, Lord, he said, this will never happen to you. Jesus turned and said to Peter, get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me.
Wow. So we see that that top of the mountain, he got prideful, like he was rebuking God himself.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's two right in a row, the top of the mountain, bottom of the mountain. In natural settings with the mountain peak, it's hard work to get there. The view is gorgeous. You say thank you and leave because you can't live there. There's pretty sterile up there. The valley is where all the good stuff happens. The soil is fertile, lots of hard work. We can be fruitful, have a great harvest, but it's not always easy. So, but life is a balance of both if we get it right. Yes, we have we if we work hard, then we in the valleys and deal with the difficulties that come our way, and just put our shoulder to the wheel. Then over a little bit of time, we have another mountain peak experience, and thank God for the view, and thank God for the privilege, and it's beautiful. And then we have valleys. We have them all the time, up and down. But if we can see God in both of them and see the privilege in both of them, the mountain view and to see Jesus clearly and those kind of things, and then go to work again and deal with the difficulties of rejection and discouragement that does come our way. And people don't treat us quite nice or whatever. And we just keep working and plugging, obeying, being obedient, walking with God. We'll get another mountaintop experience again, and we keep that up till we rise above the mountains.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks a lot, Harry.
Thank you.